New Thought Media Network. We are a global broadcast network of positive music, media, and entertainment, inspiring humanity's evolution along the journey of enlightenment and creating a world of love, peace, empowerment, and prosperity for all. New Thought Media Network. Positively inspiring.
Good morning, and welcome. Hello out there. Welcome to New Thought Media Network's Morning Prayers. Today is October 9th, 2021, and I'm Rev Lisa, and I'm here to share a prayer with you. So welcome, and thank you for joining me this morning. So our program this morning goes from 8:15 to 8:30 a.m. Mountain Standard Time, 8:15 a.m. and 8:15 p.m. So you're welcome to join us for either or both prayers, and know that we are always here to support you with that prayer, and know that it can anchor your day when you start out with a prayer or end with a prayer. So thank you for joining me. And the way that we like to do this prayer is affirmative prayer. So we talk about that we like to use ancient wisdom and new thought, and we put them together for a beautiful faith and philosophy. And that's what we stand by here when we talk about affirmative prayer. It comes from a new thought perspective. And what I like to do is share a reading with you, and then we move into a prayer and bless your day, and then we'll send you on your way. So I have a reading for you here this morning, and it comes from my Richer Living. This is a daily guide, and as you can tell, I use it a lot. It is by Ernest Holmes and Raymond Charles Barker. They are two of our great New Thought leaders. So the reading I have for you this morning it's called I Have Faith. Faith is more than an objective statement. We do not have perfect faith, while any subjective contradictions deny the affirmation of our lips. The heart symbolizes the innermost center of our being. When the intellect is no longer contradicted by our emotional reactions, by unconscious doubts or fears, then the word of our mouth will instantly bear fruit. Today, I have faith that my word shall not return to me void. Today, I surrender myself completely to this faith. For I know that there is a creative spirit which gives substance to this faith, and which will provide the evidence of this substance in actual fact. I expect then to meet my good, and I rejoice in anticipation of this good. I know that my faith operates in an immutable law, and that there is no possibility whatsoever of it failing. My faith leads me into complete self-expression. It awakes the inner spiritual forces that have the power to do anything. My faith transcends limitations of fear, of physical pain, and mental depression. My faith leads me into the pathway of righteousness. My faith in God reflects itself unto everyone that I meet, thereby making practical my faith in everyone, and my faith in God. So that is your reading for today, and that I thought was great. So I put affirmation over here. Good morning, Wayne. So yes, the affirmation for today: faith transcends limitation of fear. So I thought that would be a good one for today, and so I really like that because it oftentimes over the years I would say I've definitely developed my faith over time, and I always have to bring it back to faith, regardless of any challenges that are going on in my life. That's the thing. You always bring it back to faith, bring it back to truth, bring it back to what you know. Settle into your heart and just know and recognize and bring it back to and remind yourself of that faith. Faith transcends the limitation of fear. So I like that one, that for our affirmation for today. So yes, that is your reading. That's a reading for today. All right. So thank you for being here. Good morning. We have a right to choose our attitude. Oh, nice. Yes. Very good. Thanks, Wayne. That's great. By Viktor Frankl. We have a right to choose our attitude. And so, yeah, it definitely is a mind thing. It's in the mind. You can choose the way that you want to move about your day, right? We can make the different choices. Yeah, so that's great. Let's see what else. So we'll move into a prayer, and what I would like to do is let me find the right. Okay, so before we move into prayer, I just want to invite anyone to, if you would like to send your prayer requests into us, prayer@ntmedia.org. You can send us an email, and we will work on those prayers. The entire prayer team will work on that for you. So know that your prayers are being worked on. And we know that they work in the divine mind, in the divine time. I think that's always such a big difference to remember that spirit knows best, or that intelligence knows best for when and where and what. And a lot of times I know or I'll speak for myself, I try to figure things out, and I think that I know the timing and I know everything that goes with that. And it's not always that way. So know that it is in divine time that your prayers are answered. So prayer@ntmedia.org. All right, so join me for a prayer. If you'd like to center yourself into this moment, just settle into your chair or your couch or your bed, or just stop what you're doing for a minute and just bring yourself into this moment. Just become present of everything around you. Just center yourself into feeling your heartbeat. You can place your hand on your heart if you like. Sometimes that's a great grounding if you just stop and feel that presence of life. So as we stop and notice this moment, as we feel our heartbeat, we know and recognize that it is the presence of God. It is the presence of life living within us. The presence of life breathing us with every breath. It is the breath of God that breathes us. Therefore, we know that divine intelligence is operating in and through our body, our mind, and our soul right here, right now. As we recognize the breath, we know that it is divine, for we are connected all the time. We are connected to a higher power, this divine presence, divine intelligence that is operating the universe, for we are co-creators with it. And as we affirm and know that there is that divine intelligence and that divine power, we know that we are connected to it. We are one with it. For it is our very, very breath, it is our very heartbeat that tells us so. So as we spend the time this morning to connect and know and remember the truth of who we are, that we are a divine child of God expressing here in this life, in this world, we can allow this day to unfold with ease and grace, knowing that with God, with life, all things are possible. As we take the time this morning to center ourselves and recognize this day, this beautiful day, we know that this day is blessed. And we send these blessings out into the universe, knowing that they are heard and they are felt around the world. We just know we can tap into that love, that universal love, that God presence love, and surround ourselves in it, immerse ourselves in that love, that unconditional love that knows all possibilities. So as we know, we are connected to this higher power, and we can experience this love and peace and light that lives within us as we are connected to this divine source. We know that, as I mentioned, that with life, with this divine intelligence, all things are possible. Even in any challenging situations that you might be experiencing, or as we see that there are so many challenges going on in the world right now, we have to bring it back to love, bring it back to the simple things that brought us here. That divine love, divine peace, that presence of love and light, and that energy radiates deep within our heart and expresses out into our day. So as we know that as we go about our day, we bring it back to that faith. We bring our energy back to that centeredness, knowing and surrounding ourselves in that light. So when we go about our day, we know that this faith will carry us through. We just know that this is the truth, and we bring it back to faith. We bring it back to love. We bring it back to the truth upon what we know to be is that we are one with God. We are one with light. We are one with love. We also have strength and energy and a power that lives within us to co-create all that we desire. And it is available and it is possible right here, right now, in this moment. So as we anchor in and affirm these things to be the truth, we can go about our day with ease and grace, knowing and bringing it back to the faith that we know brought us here. As we live in that, we can release this prayer into the hands of God, into the universe, knowing that our prayers are heard and are answered in divine time as we tap into and remember and stay connected to our faith. So we release it, we let it go, and together we affirm. And so it is. Amen. Amen. Yes, yes. Good morning. Good morning. Breathing the word one. Oh, I like that. That's great. Good morning, Diego. Blessings to all. Blessings to you. Good to see you guys this morning. Thank you for being here. Wonderful. So we have some great things coming up today. Just a couple of announcements. Of course, we always have our Science of Mind and lecture series, which is super fantastic. Lots of learning opportunities. We can learn about the science of mind, which is our principle and our philosophy that we base a lot of our programs on, New Thought, and we learn how to connect to that higher power through how our mind operates, which is the science of our mind. And we also tap into quantum physics and all the wonderful things, the metaphysical world, as we connect to our mind and our heart and our soul through the Science of Mind and Spirit lecture series. That is on Saturday morning. That's this morning. So you can tune in. It's from 9 to 10 a.m. Mountain Time. And it is going to be Dr. Tracy Brown. She's going to talk about embracing the flow. I love that, embracing the flow. So definitely check that out. She is going to do a beautiful job. So listen into that. We also have lots of wonderful programs throughout the week that you can tune into. You can always check up above in the Facebook page. You can go to the videos and you can just scroll through and look at all the different wonderful programs that we have. There's lots of different things for different tastes. So I definitely invite you to check that out because there's lots of wonderful programs and great things to enhance your spirituality. So all right. Thank you so much for joining me this morning. It's a pleasure being with you. You can also tune in to, I just wanted to remind you, Meaningful Music and Words, and that is Terry Paul Choice. She's a wonderful practitioner that does some beautiful music and words as well. So that replays on Saturday at 10:30 Mountain Time. So that's a really great thing to boost your day off, to start your day off really well as well. All right. So also, let's see here. We always, of course, appreciate any gifts or ties that you'd like to send our way, because New Thought Media Network does thrive and grow off of our tithes and gifts and offerings. And we know, as we mentioned, I'm going to mention this little prayer or this little reading. Every gift opens a heavenly door to the giver. Whoever sends blessings shall be abundantly blessed. And that's by Lila Gifty Akita. So thank you so much for that. We greatly appreciate it. And I just hope that you have a wonderful, blessed day, and know that today is a good day. And we will start our day off with this great blessing, and peace and blessings to your day. Have a beautiful day. Bye.